so I was sun gazing mostly, and I was living out in nature, busting out tents, places, and I ended up drinking from the streams. And the streams brought me completely to a higher level of consciousness where I could hear these beings talking in a hub of conscious space, like an airspace. And it's like right next door to you. You're like here in a low level of vibration, and you're right up here somewhere next door is a bunch of like ghouls and witches and reptilians all like conversing with each other. And when I got up here, I watched the news and I saw motherfuckers shape-shifting on the news, like their eyes were fucking up, their cheeks were swelling, just weird shit that nobody would ever notice. And they would be like, oh, Alex, so now, and then Alex would start talking, and they start talking about children and what children do in foster care, and then dudes start turning red, and oh, on the sports, glory, on the, and they switch them out, and then they go into sports. And it was just so fake and staged. And I realized that they're just like us, that we were dumbed down. That was it. We're clairvoyant psychics. We're smart, super intelligent beings. We're blessed beyond belief. We're not accidents floating in space. And we were taught to believe that they were so much smarter than us, but they're just not. You should see them on the news on this conscious level frequency, watching them trip over each other's shoelaces, trying to hide their forms. It was absolutely hysterical. And look at these beings coming out of the trees. I mean, look at that, and look at this little chunky cheek. It just goes on and on. I see so many faces come out of these trees. I met this one tree, a pecan tree, right over here, and it was amazing. This tree had the wind blowing, and you could see the pits of the eyes and the brow top, and he just looked down at me and did all this. I was like, man, that's a live tree, dude. And we're killing the trees. I mean, anything about this earth that was miraculous, we've been taught and brainwashed to destroy, and we're just brainwashed and dumbed down. So I hope that all you guys understand that I found a route out, and you want to take you want to go to the north part of the fiction of this place called United States, and you got east and west from there, and it's all clear. There's no chemtrails happening. There's no those towers. None of those face biters are going to be there. You got all of this lower level going to be executed by brother against brother face biters going on with these cell phones and these nanotechnologies and these antennas that go straight to the brain, and they breathe them in. And then once you get to the lower level of that animalistic rabies virus, you're gonna run around and you're not gonna have any soul or anything. You're ripping each other apart, ripping apart innocent people. And once the towers turn on, you'll be led to the towers. Look at the end of the Stephen King cell. These movies, they're showing you just Easter eggs and brainwashing tools. That's it. The tell lie vision is only meant to show you the truth and brainwash you at the same time. So if you're not decoding it, you're entertaining. If you're entertained by it, only entertained, you're probably being brainwashed by it. Wow, look at these conscious entities just peeking out. Absolutely astonishing. Look at that little nose and those eye pits. Absolutely amazing. And they're all happy. Green giants. Jolly green giants. All right, so let's continue. As I went into this reptilian hub, I didn't even realize, but all of these large men were walking around in the streets. This Sundance hotel place was completely empty during the most of the day. And I realized that several days earlier, before I had made it up so far to Champlain, or the northern part of Canada, where I realized that there's no chemtrails. I tried to cross the border. We went through all kinds of shenanigans and issues with that. But I did learn the route. So you go to North fictional America, and you can go east and west. Once you do that, you hop on a boat in Maine or any of those dock areas, and you go up the Northwest Passage. It leads you straight to ViperBody. And you need a boat. And we ended up getting a boat even before I made it to Maine. So I realized that my journey of being the spy who creates the plan, according to what the scripture says, you need to find a spy. You need to find somebody that'll go and look and find out how to get there, to get to this place that Exodus, the book of Exodus tells us has been prepared for us, the land flowing with milk and honey. And the void of creation makes this possible. It's been ripped open, the tree stump that lit up like the Christmas tree at the X base, which the star sits above, which would be the light of the sun that sits there in the solace for 3 days, would be the mockery of the Christmas tree. and you tear it down every year. So that's the tree, and that's the place we're supposed to go. And we're not supposed to go in the hole underneath, because that's an excessive luxury hell that feeds you until you're completely useless. And that's what the black sun does. I mean, the black sun is not meant to do that, but